Howdy folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris, where we're currently playing, of course, as the digital realm. We're going to load the end of the last saved game. Where we're currently, of course, have created a second colony. Well, first colony really beyond our home world. And we are currently basically recovering some of the structures that were basically damaged by pirates in the area.
Research complete.
And we're also basically looking to make better use of some of the stuff that we got in our area. Ah, that's an interesting choice. Adaptive bureaucracy. Empire leader capacity is increased. Leader pool size is also increased. And maximum influence from factions is also increased. I like that. Let's go for that. That is a very, very interesting one. Adaptive bureaucracy. There's probably I can actually research that because of the actual choice I've made in here. So if you look at this, we're an efficient bureaucracy. Mechanist, as you can see also. And if we look at the factions that we got here, they're generating +2 influence at the moment, which is really, really nice. Partly to do with the fact that I basically got my robot love option here now. Created. And of course, Science Without Borders is the one I can still get, but I just don't have yet. What can I do? Can I actually promote these guys here? I can embrace them. I do not have the fanatic materialist ethic. Okay, so I could suppress them, but I don't want to. Research station can be built here. I can build another research station here. Can I maybe build a wormhole station here? I could. I could indeed. So let's make sure I got one at least in every system where I got a colony. That's a good starting point. Let's have a look at the surface here. What I'm going to build here is a research facility. Another research facility will be built here. As you can see, our first robot population is already working here. It is costing me energy, so that is something to bear in mind. But as you can see, I'm already producing my first bits of energy here on planet. I should be able to upgrade this one once I actually got enough resources available for that. Perfect. One of the things I haven't done yet actually is looked at my planets and actually assigned a governor to here. That would be an interesting choice, wouldn't it? So let's go for the option of this one here. Let's kick the game speed up again. So as you can see, 11 months remaining for the physics lab. Scientist has leveled up. Great. What can I build here? Why have I got nothing here at the moment? Good question. Very good question, I'd say. Should I maybe build hydroponics there? Or should I not? Well, let's do that for the moment. Same with this one here. Why have I got nothing built here? Let's make sure I put that in the queue in a second. Hydroponics. Okay. Should be able to upgrade this building here shortly as well.
Construction complete.
Shortly be still being a little while off, but that's fine. Alright, let's build that wormhole station here.
Construction complete.
So I should be able to move this person there. And here I should be able to build a new robot. So my food is produced by the robots, consumed by the humans.
Construction complete.
At least that's the current setup, which is fine.
Research complete.
Cool, we finished some research here. Let's choose a new item. Assist research is a good one to have. But in the meantime, we can actually already start exploring some new stars here, I would say. Okay. That's just outside of our reach. Which makes sense, but as you can see, that sphere is no longer purely round. It's more ovoid, oval. However you want to call it exactly. Let's move over here in the meantime. Build another wormhole station here. It is not completed, it should be. It's outside of the reach of that one, that's why. Okay.
Situation log updated.
You've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Eureka system. The strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon Menace. And until we learn more about them. Okay. Let's upgrade this one here to be this type here. We do want to basically go for this particular project here. 6 months. Should be a relatively quick one. As you can see, we've got a fairly decent population in terms of robots now. I'd like to be able to clear that jungle at some point, because yeah, particularly this one has got a fair bit of jungle down here. It's got some kelp as well, but jungle seems to take up the most of it. On this one, it's really, we've cleared out quite a bit already. Increasing food production here.
Special project complete.
Another wormhole station here. Well met, I represent the Holy Atholite Empire, led by the illustrious Archprophet Bo Kai I the First. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, our relationship remains cordial. Okay. Alien scum. The way forward lies in our hands. Athalites. Okay. We do not care for your trivial morality. Okay. The news that you've encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has shaken our society to the core. Leaked footage of these bizarre creatures is spreading through the media outlets across the digital realm, and many citizens have been gripped by panic. Rioting have been reported in several cities on fire. This strange Xenos appears to have achieved a level of technological similar to ours, and they're clearly spacefaring. Whether they regard our great species with fear, hatred, or cold indifference is anyone's guess. Alright, one of the things I will do here in the meantime is I'd love to be able to build an extra science vessel here. Need additional minerals for that.
Research complete.
Ah, perfect. Storage capacity is increased. Which one will go for here? Revealing that additional mineral? That would be useful.
System survey complete.
So as you can see, despite them being located over there, I'm still able to survey their systems. Okay. Our ships are still moving around.
System survey complete.
Okay. Just finding itself. No problems with that.
Complete.
Ah, what have we got here? That would be quite useful if you can get access to that. So I'd like to be able to build, of course, also an extra, not only a science ship, but also be able to build more colony ships, which I guess is one of the next items in my queue. science ship to be built. This one seems to be next one in line, or relatively quickly at least. Anomaly fail risk is reduced. Anomaly discovery chances increased by 15%. Yep, great.
Construction complete.
Surface construction is being completed here. I can increase the output, of course, of the mining here. I should be able to upgrade this one as well, but Science Officer Eric Schutz has leveled up and gained the trait Carefree. And what does that do for me? What does Carefree give me? Anomaly research speed is increased. Interesting. I like it. New science ship has been completed here, and of course I can recruit a new leader for that purpose. Research speed computing is increased, or research speed materials, or lifespan increased. Let's get that one on board. Let's get that science ship straight away to basically start exploring systems here. Right, that should be giving me a nice bit of a workout.
System survey complete. Construction complete. System survey complete.
So survey is being completed, construction is being completed here. I can still boost my food output if I wanted to. So where have I got my robots assigned at the moment? A mine, farms and so forth. I can upgrade the farm here still. I'd also like to, of course, get rid of some of those locational bits here. So I need some extra of this research type. Let's make sure I can actually do something with that.
System survey complete.
Okay.
Research complete.
Research completed. Leader pool increased in terms of size. Empire leader capacity. What does leader capacity mean? Empire leader capacity. Ah, okay. Yeah, number of leaders I can actually have within their total. Core sector systems. I can increase that, which would be quite useful to have. Colonial bureaucracy.
System survey complete.
Alright, this one's completed its job. Let's go do some new systems here. Do new systems as in basically research them, of course. Survey them, I should maybe say. Not sure why we actually haven't done these yet, but okay. Let's add them to the list anyways. Okay. It's still going well, it looks like. Nothing I can do on this planet at the moment. Here I am currently clearing out this block here. Once that is cleared, I can actually start building a mine here. Mining network. Swap these two over.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Ah, maybe I should research that. Let's do that. Let's go and research some of these systems down here. Let's see how we get along with those. $877. My fleet is by far not strong enough for that yet. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern hemisphere of Achichi has been identified as a massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated to about 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out the Achichi and could have supported life at this scale at any point in that planet's history. Science Officer Ulrich Schultz has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery.
Situation log
That
updated.
sounds interesting. Which one was this? I'd love to be able to do something with that one. Let's track it on the map. Here, this system here. Okay. Let's add that to my research project list then. I will come back here in
System
the far
survey
future.
complete. Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Let's research that. Let's deal with them as we encounter them. So I've started researching this, as you can see. It'll take a little while, but yeah. Fossils from what appear to be several species of aquatic animals have been found on the barren and airless surface of XR79L. They're indicated that its surrounding asteroid belt was created from the remains of a shadow planet, and that these findings seem to have confirmed the theory. Judging by the fossils, the planet supported life and was at least partially covered by water. Ooh, that gives me additional society research, which is great. Can always use that, which gives me a boost towards this one here. Let's have a look at what we can do here in the meantime. I want to basically build another wormhole station here. And maybe also another one here. So we're building two of them. Should be giving me quite a nice bit of reach here.
Research complete. System survey
Perfect.
complete.
Reveals new minerals. Let's go for the nanocomposite armor here. Should be a relatively quick one.
Construction complete.
I can upgrade this one here, of course, which is always welcome.
System survey complete.
I'll come back to that one later on. As the ISS Zephyr enters the Gamke system, something seemed awry. The Sun, previously registered as an ordinary dwarf star, appears to have shrunk. Having lost mass at an alarming rate, the planets in the system have, as a result, recently entered an ice age. What could have caused this? Okay. From deep within the star of the Quam system emerged a gargantuan being larger than a typical moon. Its body radiates heat the same wavelength of energy as the one produced by the star system stars. It's eating it. The creature feasts on sunspots, devours solar flares, and we have interrupted its meal. The beast exudes light waves, rapid pulses at an intense frequency like a fluorescent roar.
Science ship under attack.
Okay.
Science ship lost.
Ooh, that was bad. That is bad. That is really, really quick that they killed us. Wow. Okay, that's something to bear in mind. That does mean, of course, I lost one of my big scientists here, but yeah, I will have to recruit a new one, I think. That is a big pity. I had high hopes for him or her. But okay, we've now found beings far surpassing anything encountered in our Empire's spacefaring history. Life capable of growing to an unprecedented scale, rivaling moons in size and mass. Nothing could have prepared us for this. This day will forever mark a turning point in the history of the digital realm. Let us hope we survive long enough to tell it. We are but motes of dust. How intriguing. Well, intriguing negatively. Perfect, our scientist has leveled up.
Research complete.
And kicking up the game speed briefly. Assist research is a new feature that we can now use. We're next going to go for the field modulation, which actually gives us power plant upgrades. be a nice one to have.
Construction complete.
So this new ship that we got available now, we're going to recruit a brand new scientist for this. Ooh, that's a genius. Interesting. Question then is, do I need to basically put them onto one of these jobs here? Let's pause the game for just a minute. So that's a level 3 person here. This person here is a research speed, a spark of genius. As you can see, straight away I got a boost in here in terms of capability. And of course that does mean I can now actually assign that former scientist there to this option here. Right, that ship can actually straight away go and research or survey some of these systems here. Of course I can come back to some of those other bits later on. Right, let's get that clock rolling again. Now, once that is completed, I want to basically go for that research project here.
Anomaly found.
Let's research that as well. Another anomaly. I hope I'll find lots more of those anomalies. I'd love to build another colony ship here, but that will take a little while yet. Let's first double check that on the surfaces I cannot do any further upgrades. I can of course build a new building here. Firstly, I can actually do an upgrade on that mining facility. And yes, I can actually build a science lab here in the next month, which is about now. Basic science lab. This asteroid appears to have served as the home of a single huge individual. Deep scans show a series of connected caverns in the asteroid's interior that follow a pattern similar to the rooms seen in the ancient huge dwellings that have been discovered elsewhere. To learn more, we have to dispatch an away team to investigate the cave systems.
Situation log
Curious.
updated.
Level 5 is needed for that one. Okay. Let's track that on the map. Okay, another sign has increased here in terms of level, which is always good.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's get
Anomaly
this
found.
done as well. Construction complete. Let's get over here as well.
System
Going on with
survey
this one here.
complete.
Another survey is being completed here. Let's double check that surface once again. Nothing for me to clear there, but there is something for me to clear here. The question then is, which one do I want to focus on first? I think it's this one here, which is more the society. The remains of a Ute cruiser have been found in orbit around Hadus number 1. It seems to have fallen victim to weapon fire, but given the extreme age of the Hulk, it is difficult to be certain. There's no indication that the ship was ever equipped with an FTL drive. It must have traveled between stars at sublight speeds.
Situation log updated.
Okay, derelict cruiser. It's in that system over here. Okay, good to bear that in mind. Level 4 scientist. I don't have any level 4 scientists here yet, but I certainly hope to get one in the near future.
System survey complete.
Do I need to get yet another one of these here? Another scientist engaged here. Possibly. I'm kind of inclined to maybe go and wait for the
System survey complete.
sciences first. Interesting. Let's see, what can we do here? Yeah, the planet itself. Look at that, that's decent
Anomaly
size.
found. Construction complete.
It's a bit further out, as you can see. Shouldn't really be a problem as such. It's 50% versus this one being 60%. That's really the
System
main
survey
difference.
complete.
this one's going to focus in on physics.
Research complete.
Alright, let's choose a new item of research here. Building build speed. Yeah, okay. Let's go for the plasma thrusters here though. Microsingularity recently intersected Hadus number 3C, passing straight through the core and merging on the other side of the moon. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific methods. Further study may be warranted. Always interesting. Very, very interesting there. Do I first want to go for this one and then that one? Could do. I could most
System
certainly do
survey
that.
complete.
Alright, I've got stuff there. Do I want to build here a outpost? Maybe. I'll take quite a bit of energy, as you can see. Or minerals, so to speak. Let's go back to the spaceport. I can actually upgrade it, as you can see.
Anomaly found.
Let's research the next anomaly. Build that colony ship.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Construction on the surface was completed, which is fine. Basic research
Anomaly
vessel.
found.
Ah, another one. I love it, all these anomalies they're finding. Lots of interesting stuff going on there, it looks like then. Upon closer examination, we've discovered the asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with A399. The small but dense cache of minerals has been hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface. But now that it's been discovered, it should be accessible to mine. Sweet. Alright, anyways, looking at the clock, it's about time for us to call it a day. So we're going to save away the game here. And of course, we're going to carry on at the end of the next, in the beginning of the next episode with this series here. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.